Ryan Holiday recently released a video explaining a new challenge called the Wealthy Stoic, in which you can sign up for $150 and learn how Stoicism can make you rich, free, and happy. When I first stumbled upon Ryan's video titled The Stoic's Guide to Becoming Wealthy, I couldn't help but feel a hint of skepticism creeping in. Having encountered my fair share of finance gurus and witnessed the emergence of toxic hustle culture, I approached this video with caution. The proliferation of self-proclaimed experts promising instant riches often leaves me wary of their intentions and the potential harm they can cause. Furthermore, my concern deepened as I worried that the video might exploit Stoicism, reducing this ancient philosophy to a mere tool for promoting a prosperity gospel. Having come from a background in a high-demand religion where teachings of financial freedom, and even salvation, were promised if donations were given, I am particularly sensitive to any attempt to exploit philosophical or spiritual principles for financial motives. Nevertheless, I decided to set aside my reservations and watch the video with an open mind. To my surprise, I discovered that it offered more than just empty promises and shallow advice. Instead, it provided valuable insights that encouraged a healthier and more balanced approach to wealth. Again, I haven't bought the course, but based on the content I've seen from this video, my worries are at ease, at least for now. In my response, I will address some of the main points presented in the video, adding commentary along the way. Also, I will give my best guesses as to what the content of the Wealthy Stoic will include. Now let's get started.
If the money isn't giving you more freedom, what good is the money, right? Seneca talks about how time is our most precious resource, but we waste it. We monitor our money that we waste our time, right? Time is money. Time is the most important asset, not money. Number two.
I completely agree with his perspective. Money alone may not necessarily bring us true freedom or fulfillment if we fail to use it wisely. As Seneca wisely stated, time is indeed our most valuable resource, and it's unfortunate how often we squander it. While it can be tempting to focus solely on monitoring our finances, we must remember that the ultimate goal should be to leverage our resources, including money, in a way that enriches our lives and those around us. The true measure of wealth lies in our ability to be generous and helpful, as Marcus Aurelius eloquently expressed. Ultimately, the purpose of money should extend beyond personal gain. It should empower us to become better individuals, more capable of contributing to the common good. A rich life, as he rightly mentioned, is characterized by generosity and service to others. When money becomes a tool for positive change and a means to enhance the lives of those around us, it truly becomes valuable and fulfilling.
The idea of enough is so powerful. Seneca, who quotes Epicurus, says, if you don't regard what you have as enough, you will never be happy, even if you rule the entire world, right? Enough is never enough, the Epicureans and the Stoics say, for the person who enough is too little.
Often, the pursuit of more and the constant comparison to others can lead to a perpetual state of dissatisfaction. If we constantly crave for what we don't have, even the most extraordinary accomplishments or material wealth will fail to bring us lasting joy. This quote reminds me of the teachings of the Buddha, who emphasized the concept of non-attachment and the cessation of craving as a path to liberation from suffering. The Buddha taught that the root cause of dissatisfaction lies in our desires and attachments to external things. Overall, I am liking the message that Ryan Holiday is putting out there regarding wealth. On the face of it, the Wealthy Stoic seems like a healthy approach to money compared to trading gurus that promise Lamborghinis and constant parties on the beach.
So I think one of the things you learn doing a business like this, doing anything, is that you have to be really patient. It's going to take so much longer than you think it's going to take. And if you're rushed, if you expect it now, if you can't pass the marshmallow test of delaying gratification and deferring things into the future, you're just going to get crushed.
Exactly. Developing patience and the ability to delay gratification is crucial for achieving success in any endeavor. It's true that many people underestimate the time and effort required to reach their goals. We often see people as overnight successes, but we don't always realize the countless hours of work to contribute to that success. Often we set out with high expectations and hope for quick results, only to be confronted with unexpected challenges and setbacks along the way. That's where patience becomes essential. The key is to view setbacks as part of the process rather than as indicators of failure. Each hurdle we overcome brings us closer to our goals and strengthens our character. It's through these experiences that we develop the tenacity and perseverance necessary to weather the storms and emerge stronger on the other side.
So we shouldn't think of philosophy as being utterly indifferent to money, or that its relationship to money and the wealthy is spiteful. No, a Stoic should figure these things out. That's the discipline of wisdom. A Stoic should be good at saving and investing. That's the discipline of temperance, right? But that doesn't mean your entire life is oriented around obsessed with getting more of it.
In regards to how others see wealth as spiteful, or some might even say evil, the Stoics approach the concept of money from a different perspective. They regarded it as a preferred indifferent, meaning that while money has value and can be useful in certain aspects of life, it is not inherently good or evil in itself. The Stoics recognize that money could provide comfort, security, and opportunities for personal growth. It could be used to meet our basic needs, support our loved ones, and contribute to the well-being of society. However, they also emphasize that true happiness and virtue do not solely depend on the possession of wealth. External possessions, including money, were considered indifferent to one's character and moral standing. However, if you have the opportunity and ability to maximize your income, why wouldn't you do that? Wouldn't it be wise to do so? Ryan goes on to give other talking points such as diversifying your wealth, cutting your losses, and not having your possessions own you. Now I want to give you my best guess as to what the Wealthy Stoic will include. First things first. I have a feeling that the Wealthy Stoic will cover some common financial advice. You know the drill. Things like managing debt wisely, saving as much as you can, and maybe even the importance of putting your money into retirement accounts like IRAs, 401ks, etc. These are the basics that everyone should know, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're included. I'm sure he will tie some of these practices into Stoic concepts and ideas. For example, he will probably liken these practices to the 4 cardinal virtues of courage, temperance, justice, and wisdom. What I hope Ryan includes in the Wealthy Stoic is some information regarding how he manages his businesses and being an entrepreneur. I think that if he talked about these ideas in context of Stoicism, it would help eliminate some of the toxicity you see around hustle culture and entrepreneurism. Incorporating Stoic philosophy into entrepreneurship could inspire entrepreneurs to align their businesses with their personal values, make ethical decisions, and prioritize long-term fulfillment over short-term gains. Ryan's own experiences could serve as a guide showing how it's possible to find success while maintaining balance and integrity. Now, I feel like questions like this come up when mixing finances and philosophy, and the question is this: is it ethical for philosophers or proponents of philosophy to use their philosophy to make a profit? In my view, yes. Philosophers, like any other professionals, invest significant time and effort in honing their knowledge and expertise. They dedicate themselves to studying and understanding complex historical concepts, theories, and practical applications. Just like doctors charge for their medical expertise or lawyers charge for their legal advice, philosophers should be compensated for their intellectual labor. It's true that value obtained from philosophical thought can be obtained without money. Experience can be just as good of a teacher than a philosopher or self-help influencer. However, one can gain even greater knowledge and understanding by learning through the experience of others and intellectual pursuits. Overall, exploring the concept of the Wealthy Stoic offers a valuable perspective on the relationship between wealth and philosophy. The idea that financial success and philosophical principles can coexist is a compelling one. It emphasizes the importance of finding balance between material abundance and inner tranquility. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this new challenge, the Wealthy Stoic, and if you plan on buying the course. Thanks for watching Mindfully Stoic.